I believe I am not exaggerating if I say this is a terrible news to all Cameroonians. That traditional rulers all over Cameroon, more than 300 of them, will gather in Yaoundé today to give their support to President Paul Biya for him to run for the upcoming presidential election. It hurts me so much when I saw this news because these are the very people governing our villages. Your traditional ruler is there, my traditional ruler will be there also. And I asked them this one particular question, whether looking into their villages, whether President Paul Biya has done anything in their villages. They left their villages or they are living by way to Yaoundé to gather and give their support to President Paul Biya. But in their village, there is no electricity. In their village, there is no water. In their village, there is no a route. In their village, there is no internet. But they are coming to give their support to somebody who has been in power for 42 years and they have refused to do anything in Cameroon. They left their villages to gather in Yaoundé to give their support to somebody who is 92 years old, in which his mentality now is the same like a child below 5 years. They are coming to give their support to somebody who is behind the insecurity in Cameroon. He created all the insecurity in Cameroon. The Anglophone crisis, the crisis in the far north region of Cameroon, all the kind of terrible and frustrated people circulating in our cities. President Paul Biya is fully behind that. And these three people abandoned their villages to travel right to Yaoundé to give their support to President Paul Biya. It hurts me so much. And this is something TFA Talking Point keep talking about, that the traditional rulers are contributing greatly to the problem plaguing Cameroon. The very day President Paul Biya moved from one region to another and he was given a crown, fund of funds in the northwest region of Cameroon, in the southwest region of Cameroon, chief of chiefs, and then all over the 10 regions, they crowned him as their head, the head of traditional rulers. And then presently now he is the master and the general of all the traditional rulers. And today in our villages, there is nothing the traditional rulers can do to the population without asking Yaoundé. Meaning indirectly, we are being governed from Yaoundé through the traditional rulers, not from Kwefo. President Paul Biya bought them. And after taking all these traditional titles and being more than them, he decided to place them on salary. And they are benefiting just as like civil servants. And after that, he decided now to be classifying them first class, second class, third class traditional rulers. And all of them now are fighting to show to President Paul Biya that they are loyal to him so that he can promote them to first class or to second class traditional rulers. This is a problem in Cameroon because these people are directly involved in our lives, in all our villages. In all our villages. I don't know whether they have even shown Kwefon to poor President Paul Biya. That one I cannot explain. Because in this kind of issue, Kwefon, which is the powerful traditional authority in our villages, supposed to call the traditional rulers back home and say, no, do not involve yourself in any political issue. But today, we don't know what is happening. People that we believe that they are governing us according to the will of our ancestors are now dancing to the tune of the political leaders, President Paul Biya, corrupt people, just because they want to benefit from the taxpayer money, just because they want to benefit from the national cake at the detriment of Cameroonians. I ask you, the traditional rulers, again, in your village, is there drinkable water? Is there road linking to your village? Do you have electricity in your village? Are your people happy with President Paul Biya? How is the lifestyle in your village? How is the living condition in your village? He, for 42 years in power, created political schools, school without benches, school without teachers, school without infrastructure. He created hospitals for political reasons, hospital without equipment, hospital without doctors, hospital without nurses, and you people are supporting him. It is a shame. And today, I do not know whether I will ever in my life respect any traditional rulers in Cameroon if you propose today gather and say you are giving your support to President Paul Biya. I am calling on you all. If you have nothing to say, you better remain quiet. Do not open up and say you want President Paul Biya to run for the upcoming presidential election. You have children, you are governing people, villages in which many are young people, but you are not giving any hope to them. And when they become frustrated, you call them terrorists. President Paul Biya is behind the Anglophone crisis. And instead for you people to stand up and say no to this, you people refuse. He hold on to the military solution. He refused to dialogue with the Ambazonia fighters. And he hold on to whatsoever happened in 2019 called the National Dialogue, in which the Ambazonia were not invited. How can you end a struggle and dialogue with people in their absence? You are taking decisions without them there. President Paul Biya divided you people, set Cameroonians against each other, and we are all confused, hating and doing terrible things against each other because of this particular man called President Paul Biya, who has been in power for 42 years, and there is nothing he can show to Cameroonians that this is what I achieved or I accomplished for all these years in power. But he is seeking for another 7 years. And the people we call and respecting our own are going to give him their support. Today, I am saying it clear that I will never bow before any traditional rulers if they take this decision today in Yaoundé. If you are my traditional rulers listening to this, when you see me, I will stand straight. I will even struggle by opposite me to bend by this way to show my disrespect if you participate in this nonsense today, calling President Paul Biya to stand.